we're gonna make biscuits or scones or scones.
Yeah, with our Trim Healthy biscuit or scone mix. It's so easy,
Or
right?
scone.
Yeah. And down under where we grew up, a biscuit is a whole different thing. It's like a cookie, but you guys, you US folk, a biscuit is like a yummy, fluffy, baked thing that you have with eggs.
And you can make you call them scones here?
Yeah,
we
if
call
they're
them
sweet.
scones.
If they're sweet, it's a scone.
And you can make our scones with cream and jam, Devonshire cream.
So this does it both, right? It's so easy. All you're going to add is a bit of butter. You're going to have your liquid and eggs.
Well, let's just start to
Let's
it.
do it.
Yes.
Okay, so you want to remember to reserve
A third of the cup.
about a little bit of this just for rolling, right?
And for sprinkling on the top and dusting it.
If
Gives
you
it a lovely look.
forget, no biggie, use another gluten-free flour. Hey, let's talk about what it is. As you're putting it in here,
Do you know it has prebiotic and probiotic fibers in here? So it not only is nourishing your gut, but it also helps you go.
yeah, go in a good way. So what we've got, gluten-free. We've
Can I
got,
put this in here,
yeah,
doctor?
put it in, and 6 tablespoons of butter, put that in. We've got low carb, just 1 net carb per. Of course, we've got everything is dairy-free. Like you can use coconut oil instead of butter, but there's a tiny bit of whey protein that doesn't have the lactose in it, so you should be fine. It's
This
up to
thing
you.
hates me.
Okay, we're gonna pulse this, right? Okay, that's about enough, right? Okay. Okay, so now that we've pulsed, we're just gonna put together our liquid and our eggs.
I wish
and
it was cool and I could just go crack, like do 2 cracks at once.
Give it a try.
No, you don't want eggshells.
Okay,
in
so
this.
right here we're using buttermilk, which is a cultured milk. You can use a non-dairy milk if you want, or even kefir.
If you're a purist like me, throw in your
Whatever you
kefir.
want to do. If you want to use like a nut milk, like almond milk, unsweetened, you can even add a little vinegar for the taste.
Or do you know what you could do? Water with like 4 tablespoons of yogurt or something.
Sure, I mean,
Yeah, get
just,
creative.
Yeah,
Whiskey.
there's no right or wrong.
We just like to combine these first. You don't have to. You can throw it all in the food processor at once if you're just like a no frills. But you know, this makes us feel like we're professional.
You are no professional
I'm
because
getting it everywhere.
that is like going everywhere. Okay, just chuck it in here and whiz this together a little more, and then we're ready to roll. Okay, so this is where you use this little bit of the sprinkles so that your dough doesn't, stick. That'll do, right? I mean, you don't have to be too particular about it. Maybe we'll just do that. Serene, you got it ready? Plonk it on here, mate.
Oh, I like this texture. It sort of looks so nice. Oh.
And also, we're using a food processor, but you could do like traditional biscuit and like actually cut the butter in or the coconut oil in if you're...
You know what cutting is in? Like you cut it in with your knife and then you
use
just
your
kind
hands.
of like do this and crumble all the butter around the flour. It's really, really fun. So you don't need to have a machine at all if you don't want to.
No.
But do you know what I love about these biscuits/scones is the fact that they're so light and flaky.
Yeah.
You know, other alternative kind of health
I'm done
biscuits,
with that.
they're heavy as bricks.
Let's just
Not
roll.
this. Not this.
Serene hates to waste a skerrick of
Look,
dough.
when you've got 15 billion children, it's another biscuit for another mouth.
Yeah, that's the Tinsy biscuit right there. Okay, so you can cover with another piece of parchment, or if you don't want to keep using up pieces of parchment, you can like use 2 silicone mats, right? You know
Yeah.
those silicone baking mats? Okay, so we're just going to roll and fold. If you don't want to fold,
You don't have to.
folding gives a little bit more air into your biscuits, to make that light, fluffy thing. So just roll. I mean, we want to get about 12 biscuits.
But if you don't
here.
have time, don't fold.
No.
Just if you want to be like
Okay, fold it, Serene.
acting professional or something like that.
If it's too wet, you can always
So
put
just
more.
use the parchment and just kind of flip,
Yeah.
flip, and flip, and flip.
And then we're going to roll
And
again.
then you sprinkle a little bit more
Okay.
on top like that. And if you feel like your dough feels particularly sticky and you don't have any more of your mix, if you have any other gluten-free, like if one of our baking blends on hand, or even just whiz up a little bit of
Oat flour.
it's just to get it like so that you can
Okay,
Roll.
do we need to roll? Do you think we're
I
going to
think-
fold again or not?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that's great. So this is a 2.5 inch biscuit press, which gives you about 8 scones / biscuits.
Yeah.
You can get 12 if you want
And
to.
they're good size.
you wanna
Well,
get to
or
a smaller.
you can just cut. You don't have to use one of these fancy things. You can just cut and get 12 biscuits if you want a little smaller.
Yes.
Okay, so punch, right?
You want to see if you can go right up next to them, right? So you can not waste.
But we're going to use the rest. We're not going to waste
Oh,
anything.
I know, but just, so you can get most out of the shape you've kind of
Yeah.
needed.
Or
Fun. It's like playing with Play-Doh.
okay, so you want to put them on your parchment lined tray. You can spray the parchment or not. You want them to touch, right, Serene?
Oh, yes, you do, because that's how biscuits, they rise better that way.
Yes.
In the oven. Keep their shape
Yep.
better that way.
So put all your 8 or 12, whatever you got, put into your oven, which you've already preheated to 425, and then bake. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
they're going to take, according to your oven, they're going to take about, 12 to 15 minutes, depending upon your oven.
And yummy, yeehaw. Like you can make breakfast McMuffins out of them, all healthy, or sandwiches for lunch with deli meat and cheese.
Oh, yes.
They're delicious. Or you can make something sweet, like for tea. With,
Berries.
yes.
Oh, with the
Cream.
extract,
Oh,
maple, yum.
Yummy. Oh, they look glorious. Look how fluffy those things look.
Look, and
Oh,
Serene,
delightful. Do you notice, guys, how these they look all nice and dusted on the top? We did that on purpose because they get brown quickly, so
Yeah.
that kind of protects the dough itself from burning.
yeah, so just sprinkle some on before you bake, and then you have healthy
They smell so
biscuits.
good.
Oh my goodness! And let your imagination just roll with whatever you want to do with them. Butter on top a biscuit.
Ooh.
Just simple butter for me is everything.
Yeah, and you can mix it with this because this is not carby, so you can mix your fats, and
Yes.
it's just going to be delicious.
Here we could have a look,
Oh,
Serene.
man.
But it's hot.
Oh no!
Are you going to do that
yeah,
one?
No, I've got hard, hot fingers.
No, don't do it like that.
Oh, I
Open
want
it
to.
like in the middle, like
Good.
fluffy.
Well, here we've got a knife here. Cut it open.
Oh no, I can. Hold on.
Here, look. I just want to have it straight here with butter. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh,
Okay.
look how flaky that is. Delicious. Put some grass-fed butter on it. I like simple butter too, Pearl. So divine, so divine. I like the butter high and heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, do your own. I want to eat
Oh,
this.
what? I
Yeah.
thought she was doing it for me.
Oh.
I don't want to. I wouldn't take a bite.
Oh, it's so good. Isn't that delicious? I can't believe that's actually good for you.
No.